Thursday. I'm not even sure what day it is. We are headed to the track. We are headed to Woodburn. That's where we're headed. So we're loading everything up and we're gonna head that way. Alright, first things first, we got to the track, got the car switched over.
Shut up.
We also headed to the driver's meeting for the day, and I reached out to the crowd to see if I could find an angle finder. Once we got an angle finder, we got the car as level as we could, and wanted to check the pinion angle and transmission angle, and we decided that it needed yet another shim. Even though that wasn't going to fix the problem, at least it would help make it a little bit better. I don't know how I got this thing so far out of whack, but I did. Alright, Coop's going up to make his first hit of the day at Woodburn. For this first hit, I didn't get any of the GoPros set on the car, so the only footage we have is what we took with our phones. How you feel, Coop? You ready? Tired? Ready to do a burnout? Let her rip, see if you can get into 14s. Alright, here he comes. This will officially be his first burnout of the Drag and Drive event. He didn't do it at the first track, and Coos Bay was a no-go. So Tony and the track official exchanged some words, and I stopped recording, but we brought the cars back, let them cool off, and then went back up for their second passes. All right, pass number 2.
Tyler Dunham, the left lane in the Maverick. He's trying to improve on a 15:37. Jared Carlson, Portland, Oregon, the 66 Valiant.
Good, Coop.
He's trying to improve on
So the car keeps laying over momentarily, and that's because fuel is coming away from the fuel pump on acceleration. I don't know why he's short shifting. I think if he held the car out in the RPM range, he could beat the car he's next to. All right, so Coop just went 14:51. We're so proud of him. And then but watch, got a Calvert box waiting for us. Awesome. Thank you, John and Travis. So Cooper went 14:51 at 95, almost 96 miles an hour. And a 60 foot was a 2003.
Matt out of Boise. 575 for Razinka, 951. Quarter mile number.
So on that pass, you heard the car stumble again. Unfortunately, this is something that we can't fix while we're on this race, and that we would have to wait and fix when we got home. But all in all, this is a good day for Coop. 3 good passes, literally like his 4th total of 4 passes in the car. So very happy and proud of him. And once he got back to the pits, we ended up turning the car over and replacing some parts from Calvert. Steph got me assembling the new Caltrack bars. We installed those, and like I said earlier, another shim. And after that, the car was ready to be loaded up. Alright, we are packing up. Tess's balancer came untacked. It had to be tacked yesterday. It's moving on the rubber. So right before her last hit, I noticed it was moved back again. She made her hit, and it kind of walked forward. So they're going to tack it again. And then Tony's going to put all that together, and then we'll be back on our way to the next track. Cooper did excellent today. He went 14s 2 times in a row. One 17-second pass or 16-second pass. Doing burnouts in the burnout box, so he's getting familiar with the car. And we think the hellacious vibration we have in 5th gear is because the pinion angle is not right. I messed something up when I put it together. I had it on jack stands, and I think it should have been on blocks. So when we get home, I'm going to pull the rear end back out, cut the perches off, and start over. But we put another shim in, so we've pushed the rear end as far forward as we can with what we have available to us on this trip. A huge thanks to Calvert Racing. John at Calvert Racing sent us shims and then new lower bars. So yesterday at the track, we had the whole rear end apart to put one shim in. And when we went to put everything back together, the Heim joint kind of jammed in the lower Caltrack bar and jacked up the threads. I actually had to cut one of the ends off, cut the ends off the Heim so I could get to screw in so we could make it here. Well, John at Calvert overnighted us some new bars, so we have new bars on the car, and it's good to go. We're getting ready to pack up and head out, and hopefully that hellacious vibration kind of dims down a little bit. We still have a long way to travel, and when it's just it makes for a long drive. So we will catch up with you guys when we get to the next track. We're gonna get out of here, get on the road, and get something to eat. Little sewing machine. You ready?
Line locks and dampeners.
Line locks and
Get
dampeners. Line locks and dampeners in the booty pit.
That's right.
Booty pick.
So we stayed at this golf resort that was a little bit a ways from the track, but pretty nice view to wake up to. Morning of Friday. Coops Mav is cold-blooded when it's cold. It's chilly here. It's probably in the high 40s, low 50s.
48.
48. Alright, good morning. It is Friday. We're at Madras Dragstrip. We got in really late last night and stayed at a little resort a little ways out of town. So we are here. Got Coop's car changed over. Tess and Tony are changed over. We're waiting for them to call stick shift. And then we're going to head up there. Trying to do a one and done so we can motor back to Medford. Every night this week we've driven till midnight. So it'd be nice to be able to get on the road and not have to drive so late. But I'll keep you posted. We should be going up here shortly. They've called a couple classes right before stick shift, so we'll be going up shortly.
that was beautiful. Perhaps the best burnout the country has ever seen. Come on, Coop, lock in.
So Madras is an 8th-mile track, and Cooper went 8:98, but the 60-foot was really good, 1:87 for him. We got the car back to the pits, one and done, and Coop changed the car over. So what an adventure it's already been this week. We're packing up here, getting ready to leave, and first and foremost, I just wanted to express my gratitude and thanks to the man upstairs, Jesus Christ. I don't think any of this would have happened without His grace. I have dreamed about doing exactly what you see right now, which is driving across the country in a cot rod with my son and my wife. It's just awesome. There are lots of people that had lots of things to say, whether they would do this or wouldn't do this or whatever the case may be, but you never grow when you're comfortable. You only grow when you step out of that comfort zone and do something that people say you can't do or you shouldn't do. I've had an outstanding week. At this point in the trip, we're probably 1,000 miles away from home, and we just put the tunes on, cruised, and enjoyed the countryside, enjoyed each other's company. All we have to do is get back to the first track in Medford and cross the beams, and this Redwood Rally is over. Every night going to bed late, getting up early, but I wouldn't change it for the world. I haven't got to spend a lot of time with my son throughout his life, and this trip really caught us up on some time, some trials and tribulations, and really helped us to get to know each other. But as luck would have it, and which is par for the course for this car, the U-joints decided they were no longer happy. We pulled into Redmond, Oregon here, and I could feel the drive shaft moving back and forth, and we needed to change the U-joints. I found this gentleman here with a truck that let us use his vise. So we went into the Napa store, grabbed a new U-joint for the front and a new U-joint for the rear, and changed them out. here we're coming into La Pine, Oregon. A beautiful location, a lot of pine trees. But we just motored through the night, all the way till we got to the hotel room. Tony and Tess had to go change their bouncer out. And when we got to the hotel room, we had a surprise. Stay tuned.